I'm Carrie. I'm the CEO of MKG Marketing and have been for the last 5 years. Originally, I was COO. We started the company in 2011 as a digital marketing agency specializing in SEO and digital ads, primarily for B2B tech companies. Our very first client was Box.com. And then we got in the door with VMware. And ever since, we've been growing organically through relationships. We can partner with some wonderful people like DesignGuru, where we can plug creative in so we can make sure that we're always testing and learning new creative. We also have marketing ops partners as well as social. So we can really support the marketing engine and really get that up and running. But SEO and digital ads, our bread and butter, so to speak. Now that SEO is becoming more than just website. So from a website perspective, creative is hugely important visually, right? So being able to visually tell your story, whether that's through video, that's really why I started working with DesignGuru, is because it was that second cold email. And it's because they offer not only on a subscription basis, but also the whole gamut of creative. And the big one was video, because I had just lost my producer. And I was once again looking for a new one, and they happened to land in my inbox at the right time, at the right moment, to say that they can do this thing. And I was like, and not only can they do that, but they can do all the creative. The onboarding was great. It was very quick. The system's really easy to use. I love that you can open a PDF and just start adding comments. That's game changing for me. To be able to point to what I'm talking about is incredibly helpful, rather than giving a bullet point list hoping you're going to be able to follow along. One of the big important pieces to SEO from a link building perspective is social media. And so even though we don't run social media, we do believe in its importance in helping grow the brand and helping give credibility. So whether that's through video or carousels or graphics, really visually telling your story is incredibly important to SEO and to digital ads. It's, again, building that engine that's connected, having that single brand voice. One of the things I love about what we did for MKG, for my business, is we built a brand identity. It was the first thing we did with DesignGuru. I gave them, I sat down with actually my podcast producer, and I sort of like blurted out my sort of vision for the podcast and for the brand. And then he took that and built a brief in DesignGuru, and it came back exactly how I imagined, like what I wanted. It was pretty magical. And then from there, we were able to build all of our creative assets. Our podcast is now aligned to our brand identity, where before my previous podcast was sort of its own little thing creatively over here that was purple and not blue. And now it really all ties together to tell that holistic brand story, so that wherever we are out on the internet, people know, oh, that's MKG, by recognizing that branding anywhere. It's allowed us to streamline so much in that now we understand your system and process, and it ties so well into our system and process that we know, okay, we can have two assets in production or being worked on at the same time. I've picked up on that really quickly, and then now I'm able to compound. There's nothing to lose, right? It's 3 months for the first go around. You can get a sense pretty quickly on whether you're going to get what you need. I tried to work with some other creative shops that were similar, that had a similar model. And the designers, they needed so much hand holding. It was painful. Where yes, you have to have a strong brief up front, but the design skills are there. It's not from a lack of bad design. It's where the other companies I worked with, they were not strong designers, and it showed. So gotcha. Yeah, I'd say if you're on the fence, you have nothing to lose by giving it a shot. And everything's very visual these days. It's how you capture people's attention. It's how you mess with the algorithms. You got to get carousels and video up.